Yeah, good morning, children. So yesterday we have seen the opposites of integers, statements of the opposite statements of the given statements, and how to represent the statements as integers. We have seen, and we have seen how to draw a number line also. Once again, I will show you how to draw a number line. So on a number line is nothing but a straight line we draw. In the middle, we mark 0. 0 is, as I told you already, 0 is the center. 0 is the middle of the numbers. So on the right side of 0 there are positive numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. There is no end. As well as the left side there are -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So this we call it as a number line, integer number line. So in this integer number line, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. As you observe that when you are moving to the right side, the value of the numbers are increasing. So small numbers like this up to 10 we are able to draw on the number line and we can identify. Generally, if you are given any number and if you are asked to compare the numbers, for example, let us take 18 and 23, 18 and 23, which is the big number. So if you want to identify what is the big number and to compare the between 18 and 23, so 18 and 23, always okay, small numbers, positive numbers, easily you can say that 23 is greater than 18. But how it is possible by using the number line? Imagine you are on the number line, just on the number line 0. When you are marking the numbers on the number line, where you will mark 18, it will be after 0, somewhere after 17 it will become 18. Okay, and where will you mark 23 on the number line? It will definitely be after 18. It cannot come before 18. So 18 after 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, somewhere here it will come. So as you mark, when you mark these numbers 18 and 23 on the number line, definitely 23 is on the right side of 18. 23 is on the right side of 18. Always the numbers which are on the right side are always greater than the other numbers. So you can say that 23 is greater than 18. So this is how we can compare the integers, positive integers. This is okay, fine. Then coming to a negative number, positive number and a negative number. Let us take -17 and 13. Let us compare these two numbers, -17 and 13. If you say the numbers 17 and 13, directly, very confidently you can say that 17 is greater than 13. But if it is -17 and 13, here 13 means if you don't indicate any sign for any number, it means positive only. You should understand that it is a positive number. 13 means plus 13 only, that is the meaning. So if you want to compare these two numbers, this also just imagine, always you cannot draw all the numbers on the number line because numbers are endless. So imagine we are marking the numbers on the number line 0, -17, which side it will be? Left side. So -0 after which number will come? Here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, like that it will come. -17 will be somewhere here. Okay. This is a 13. 13 will not come on the negative side. It will go to the positive side of it. So 0 after 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere it will come 13 here. So if you want to compare, now you can easily compare on the number line. 13 is on the right side of -17. As 13 is on the right side of -17, you can say that 13 is greater than -17. 13 is greater than -17. This is how you compare the integers. Okay, this is fine. If you want to compare two negative numbers, let us take for example -203 and -14. Two negative integers I am taking. Let us try to compare these two negative integers. So how to compare this also? Just for your understanding, I am drawing these all number lines, but not necessary. You can imagine, virtually you can imagine this number line in your mind. You can place the numbers in their places and you can compare. So to compare these numbers, let us take here 0. This is -203. So 0 after what is the next number immediately after 0 on the left side? Here -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Somewhere -203 will come here. Let us imagine. -203. Okay, we mark. Now coming to -14. Again, -14 is the negative numbers. It will be on the left side of 0 only. Nothing is there on the right side of 0. So coming to the -14 again, to mark -14 on the number line, 0 after -1, -2, -3, somewhere here -14 will come. -203 is already crossing -14. When you are counting the numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4, so on, -14, -15, -16, -100, -200, -203. So after crossing only you are coming to -203. So -14 will be somewhere after 0 and before -203. Now let us observe their positions on the number line. -14 is on right side of -203. I am not talking about the right side of 0. I am talking about only comparison of these two numbers. -203 and -14, which is on the right side to each other. Say -14 is right side, -203 is on the left side. So you can say that -14 is greater than -203. So for that matter, even if you compare 0 also, 0 is greater than any negative integer. Even if you take -1 also, 0 is on the right side of -1. 0 is always greater than any negative integer and 0 is always less than any other positive integer. So 0 is neither negative nor positive. In this way you can compare the integers. So by imagining you are placing the numbers on the number line and by observing their positions, the number which is on the right side has greater value than the number which is on the left side. So this is the placement of the numbers. Now let us take the absolute value. We have one word called absolute value. What is the absolute value of an integer? Absolute value. Absolute value of an integer is nothing but the numerical value itself. Let us find what is absolute value of +7. We write it in the symbolic form. We call it as also modulus of +7. Writing the number in between two lines. So this is the symbolic form of writing the absolute value of a number. We read it as modulus of +7, or even you can call it as, you can read it as absolute value of +7 also. But the writing the way absolute value of +7 is like this. So absolute value of +7 is nothing but the 7 itself. So absolute value will take only the numerical value without taking any sign into the account. So taking the number itself is nothing but the positive only. Absolute values are always positive, non-negative. Absolute value of +7 is 7. So if you want to take what is the absolute value of -3. So how will you write it in the symbolic form? So absolute value of -3, you can write it as modulus of -3. As I told you, to take absolute value is nothing but the number itself, numerical value only without any sign. So absolute value of -3 is 3. 3 means again it is +3. So absolute value of either it is a positive number or a negative number is always the number itself. Then what about the zeros are? As you told that the 0 is neither positive nor negative, then how can you find the absolute value of 0? Absolute value of 0 is modulus of 0. Again it is nothing but 0 only. This is though it is neither positive nor negative, absolute value is nothing but the number numerical value itself, 0. Absolute value of 0 is 0. So this is how you can find the absolute values. If you are asked to write any integer on the number line, now you are able to understand how to place the numbers on the number line, and when you are asked to arrange the numbers in the order also, you know what is big number, what is small number in that order. In that way, ascending order and descending order of the integers also you are able to place now in the order. Now and then you can see now a small concept I will tell you: addition of integers. Addition of integers. How to add the numbers using the number line. Just let us learn how to add the numbers using the number line. Let us take 3 more than 2. Let us have a statement 3 more than 2. So what is the value? You can easily identify that 3 more than 2. How much? 2 after, because after the word, this is the keyword as we have discussed before also. This is the keyword. After the word, then whatever the number you have, that is the number to be taken first. So 3 more than 2 means 2 after 3 places, 2 after 3, 4, 5. So 3 more than 2 is 5. That we will see how to find the answer on the number line. So this is 0, 3, 2. 3 more than 2, 2 is a positive number. So here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. This is the number line. Here -1, -2 and all will come. So 3 more than 2 means this is the number to be taken first. So 2 is the first number to be taken. 3 more than means 3 steps we have to write. Which side? This is the word, another word. More means you need to go to the right side, because when you go to right side, as the value is increasing, as we have discussed in the integers also, when you are moving to the right side, the value will increase. When you are moving to more means you need to get more value, increase the value. So we need to move to the right side. How many steps we have to move? 3 steps we have to move to the right side of 2. So from here 1 step, again here 1 more step, second step, and this is third step. First step, second step, third steps. After moving to third steps to 2, where did you reach? You reached 5. So this is what your answer. Therefore 3 more than 2 is 5. So this is the answer. This is also we have just seen orally also. Like this we can do the additions of the integers also. Let us learn more in the coming classes. Thank you.